Hey, true believers, Englentine here with this story. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So here's a funny thing. Lashana Lynch, who I thought would have made a great Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel had they gone, and I don't need to hear the little girl is Monica Rambeau. You're not fucking getting it if you're going to put that in the thing. She should have been Captain Marvel. She was the first female Captain Marvel. All right? Monica Rambeau, first. All right? Carol Danvers, Ms. Marvel. So don't put in the thing, oh, the little girl was Monica Rambeau. I watched the goddamn movie. I know. Okay? But this woman should have played a full-grown Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel. She didn't get it. But what did she get? She got to be 007. Now, I know a lot of people are going nuts and they'll put in the thing, oh, she's going to be the next James Bond. No, she's going to be a 007, not the 007. Now, I got this off the Daily Beast, but I could have gotten anything because we know what this is going to say. Yada, yada, yada. Black people can't carry a film unless they put blackface on a white character. That's the way it always happens. Don't put out an original black character because that would be racist. I literally did a video about an article where somebody says making original black characters is racist. I couldn't believe my freaking ears when I heard that. Well, at least this is an original character, okay? You got to get past it. This is not a black woman James Bond. This is a 007. Now, I think a lot of people would have an easier time had they said it was she played 006 and maybe she would be promoted into 007 because we all know Daniel Craig wants to leave the role. They just keep backing up dump trucks of money to him. Maybe it would have been an easier take. But flat out, boom, 007. They didn't even, did they even ask Idris Elba, the person everybody was going, get him. If you're going to do a black James Bond, get him. They said, no, we got this. You know that Captain Marvel movie nobody liked? We're going to get her. And hey, look, I think she was the bright spot of that film, by the way. And that was a crappy film, but here we go. And news that will surely come as a shock to James Bond fans, the film industry at large. It revealed today that longtime 007 Daniel Craig will pass the Walter PPK to black British actress Lashana Lynch in the iconic role. No. Once again, she's not playing James Bond. She's getting the number, not the name. Let's see. There's been intense speculation about who would take over the reins of one of the most durable and profitable film franchises in history once Craig stepped aside. Much of that speculation has revolved around whether the series might make a nod towards diversity and cast a person of color or a woman for the first time. But if the UK report today from UK tabloid The Daily Mail is to be believed, the 007 producers are going for a radical twofer, casting a 31-year-old black female newcomer as Bond's heir apparent. According to the report, the upcoming yet-to-be-titled 25th Bond film will reveal Lynch as the new 007, with Craig's character coming out of retirement for one last mission. See, not James Bond, just 007. It's the number. Which, yeah, she could have been 008. She could have been 006. I think people are having a hard time because it's 007. All right. So it says this development will almost certainly divide diehard Bond fans who are notoriously protective about the series, which has spanned 6 decades and featured 6 white male actors in black tux. For instance, there's been a prolonged debate over whether current sexiest man alive, Idris Elba, look at that dreamy face right there, could or should replace Craig in 2014. The Daily Beast broke the news that Amy Pascal, then head of Sony Pictures Entertainment, wanted Elba to be in the next Bond. And almost every interview or profile of Elba has seemed to renew the speculation about whether the Hobbs and Shaw star will remain. I don't know. You know, I mean, come on. You do have Cavill. You do have others. What's his name? Loki was put in there for some reason. His name's escaping me right now. Point being is, yeah, it's an iconic role. It's an iconic white role. And you could go, well, it's a fictional character, therefore, no. And you know that's not true because you would not want it to go the other direction. It's more than just a physical, my gosh, I just said a fictional character. It's more than that. But people say, well, white people have been... No, you know what? Equality is not revenge. You want to do, well, this character's always been white, but we need to put in somebody, a person of color. Why? Why not make an original character? Why not use an original character? This, thankfully, is an original character. The 007, the Lashana Lynch, she is going to be an original character. Awesome. Let's see how she does. You know what? Daniel Craig, in all honesty, has not been handling it very well, to tell you the truth. Let's see how she does. It's an original character. Making Bond black, that would have been a bit too much, because I'd rather have that original character. They're going in the right direction. So, yeah, maybe the female thing's going to be a hard time, but at least it's an original character. We're getting what we want here. It's not the James Bond. If she comes out, well, my name's Jamie Bond. Okay, then that freaking sucks. But it's an original character. She's not James Bond. So at least you got that much going for you. I'm the same way when I hear, oh, well, we got to make Michael B. Jordan Superman. No, there is actually a black Superman. And he actually said he would prefer to play that. Make original characters. There's original characters out there to play. Does anybody else think it's weird that people are celebrating the fact that Falcon got a Captain America shield and now he gets to go around in his more famous white counterpart's clothing saying, hey, look, I'm him, rather than them actually making a Falcon movie? I said the same thing about the comics, and I'll say that about right now. I don't see it as a promotion. Sorry, guys, I don't. But apparently, yeah, okay, everybody does. Now, if he says, I'm the Falcon, and he's got the shield, okay. But if he starts, that's fine. But if he starts saying, hey, I'm Captain America, no, you're just wearing your white friend's clothing. Let's make a Falcon movie. But that's the way I see things. And I've been called racist because I've said, let's focus on original black characters. Let's give these black characters time to shine in their own identities rather than hand them off. Well, here, this white guy's more famous. Let's give you that, because nobody's going to like a black original character, which has been proven wrong time and frickin' time again. And how many people are just craving a new Blade film, or how many people are just craving a Static movie, but are they going to do that? No, there's Black Lightning on freaking TV. There's Luke Cage on TV. Why is there not Luke Cage and Black Lightning in the movies, on the movie screen? You can't say it's, well, they wouldn't sell tickets. Bullshit-talkies. Ant-Man sold tickets. You make a good movie, people will come. You make an interesting or a fun film, people will come to see that. But no, we've got to give a black guy or black woman the identity of a white character, because studios seem not to have any faith that original black characters can sell. And to me, I know I get called racist for having this opinion, but to me, that is racist. That is racist. This whole race swapping thing, to me, that is racist. Not towards white people. I'm not going, oh, well, I'm not represented in movies. Like all these dumbass people who are standing up going, look, I'm going to save you, black. No, I'm not doing that. I don't care. I don't care. To me, it's more racist towards black people. It's pandering. I know if people condescend to me, I'd be like, the freaking hell, get the hell out of here. I don't go in for that. Maybe my pride, my pride goeth before my fall many, many times. But I just can't see it. I just can't see it. But at least here, I know people are mad at this, but at least here, it's an original character. So I can't be mad about that. I know I've been basically on this writing here, and I haven't read a bit of it to respond to it. But this is something that I've raged about a couple of times. And I'm just getting it off my chest again, because you know what? This woman right here, she should have been Monica Rambeau. She should have been an original black Marvel character as the very first Captain Marvel. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Marvel Comics looked to diversify. They were looking to diversify their lines. And instead of making Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, the biggest hero in the Marvel Universe, that's what they wanted Captain Marvel to be, instead of making it a black woman, they made Carol Danvers from Ms. Marvel to Captain Marvel, and then began more and more to draw her like a man. So in the end, you had a tall, mannish, white blonde character being the face of Marvel Comics in Marvel Comics' eyes, rather than Monica Rambeau. That should have been, this young lady right here, she should have been the very first Captain Marvel movie. She should have been the Captain Marvel that they started promoting when Kelly Sue DeConnick said, hey, I've got a story for Ms. Marvel. And they said, no, we want you to do Captain Marvel. Here's Monica Rambeau. But they didn't. And now, at least, at the very least, even though she's still taking over a franchise from a white character, she is her own character. I will say that. So I'm of two minds of this. I really am. I'm like, okay, let's see. Let's wait and see. We are getting an original character. Let's see what else it said. I think I went, here it is. Prior to a debate over whether or not there could be a black Bond, there was even a hue and a cry over whether there could be a blonde 0017 14 years ago when Craig... Yeah, that's true. People didn't even want a blonde Daniel Craig to play play Bond, excuse me. Because, yeah, that's never happened before. People love James Bond, man. Over on my my Extreme Movie Show channel, spelled with an X, TREME, we did every James Bond movie. We went through, we watched it, we reviewed it. We love the James Bond films, some better than others. But, yeah, people are just crazy for this. So, of course they're going to be like, why are you doing this? According to the Daily Mail sources, there's a pivotal scene at the start of the film where M comes in 007 and in walks, where M says come in 007 and in walks Lashana, who is Black Beautiful Woman. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's very pretty. I would trim a little on the eyebrows, but otherwise, I think she's a pretty lady. Alrighty, it's a popcorn dropping moment. Bond is still Bond, but he's been replaced as 007. Which, yeah, you kind of assume it would be. What, 007 or James Bond was always supposed to be a code name, or that's the fan theory. So, hey, why not? This piece of news is just the latest string of tumultuous headlines to emerge from production that has seemed rocky at best, blah, blah, blah. The Craig's reluctance, he got hired, then there was the hiring and departing of A-list Danny Boyle. Yeah, that happens a lot, though. Okay, well... even Sean Connery, who arguably has the most productive post-Bond career, will best known for originate. Yep. With Lynch, there will be relatively blank slate. Well, that was kind of how Sean Connery was back in the day as well. Mainstream audiences know her best from supporting role as Captain Marvel, blah, 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 yada, yada. Anyway, that's all they have to say. They're not adding anything to it. So there you go. I ranted. I raved. I would rather see original characters like this than... Idris, in all honesty. I would like to see Idris Elba play James Bond. I don't give a shit about that. I think it would be an interesting take. Even if it's a one-off, kind of like Never Say Never Again or Woody Allen's Casino Royale, it would be a very interesting take, or at least give him that kind of a role. That would be awesome. I'm okay with the fact that she's a new character. I don't have a lot of faith in this movie anyway, because it's a Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Name the great Daniel Craig James Bond movie. The closest you can come is Casino Royale, right? Oh, it's Skyfall. People love Skyfall, but still, that one's shaky. I don't know. Anyway, at this point, I'm spinning wheels. I already raged out over the whole thing. Call me racist if you want to. You're wrong. But there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't done it already. Mainly, though, YouTube wants you to make sure that your notifications are on for YouTube and ring that notification bell in order for you to get the videos of the people you want to watch and listen to. If you want to do that with me in mind, please, by all means, do that. And don't forget to go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi. Links in the description below. Drop $1 in the till and help the channel out. You can even commission a video over at Ko-Fi. And I'm going to make it so you can do that at Patreon as well. And, yeah, just do that and tell me what kind of video you would like to see. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.